Alrighty, bitches! Mason the French here back with another trading video for y'all. So, today was actually a very great day. Today was one of those days where I basically saw what was going to happen. I definitely could have rode something for a whole lot longer, but for this trade, I definitely should have just taken the profit for what I got for it. But keep in mind, this was going to be the first day that I actually was going to really trade, like use paper money and actual real money. I wasn't able to because for some fucking reason, my broker won't accept my damn money. So now it's just locked up in a Solana wallet, and now I'm trying to get that shit back. But I'm telling y'all right now, just from the look at this, you'll see why. If I went with the paper route, it would have been smexy. Alrighty, and within a few minutes of the market opening, you can already see that it is in a heavy sell trend right now. Also, right here from what you can see, I already put in a sell. So for some reason, I don't know why, but for this day specifically, I couldn't even see my actual chart on my actual broker. So I was just trading off of TradingView, and I was just seeing what the profit and loss was looking like. But I put in a trade right around over here. And I knew today was going to be more of a sell day just from the way I plotted my chart. And when I see this huge fucking long green candle right here, there's no way that it's going to go back up right there. Not right now, not on this trade. But for future trades, I'm sure it does. But so this one right here, nah. And it's funny because I was on this candle right here and it was in a huge sell. And then within a few seconds, it makes a reverse like that right on the green. And immediately I'm already in the reds. So y'all just saw that I was at $200, 200 more, and it made a complete reverse on me, and then I went straight into the reds. But your boy has patience and he's got the tempo, so I'm not gonna get out right then and there. And so for the next few minutes right over here, it just started consolidating. The market just kind of kept going up and down. This was a key indicator that it was going to keep pushing down. This white line that I have right here, that's exactly where I'm expecting the market to reach, and I'm expecting it to go a little bit further. And for what you can see right here is the marker, it's doing exactly what I want it to do. It's going exactly where I need it to be, and it just missed the white tip. And look at that. Look at that, ladies and gents. Your boy is already at 500 bucks. And so full well set in stone, I definitely could have gone out of the market right here. I also should have set my stop loss to this $500. But like I said, I couldn't do it because I couldn't even see my damn chart. So I was basically trading almost blindly for this entire time. And I'm telling y'all, it just gets even fucking better. It just keeps going down. And then I'm at $600 profit right now. And then you're gonna see me switch and it's gonna go straight to the 800s. So already I'm at a very good spot right now. This is why I said I wanted real money, because I would be making $700 or even more. I probably would have stopped out at $500, but also my ass would have just set the stop loss at that marker and just seen how far I could ride. And it went down a little bit more. Look at that, ladies and gents. We almost at $1,000 straight off of just one fucking sell. I'm telling y'all, if you just put in a sell and a buy on the right day and just let it ride, it will just keep cooking for y'all. And this is what I mean. I'm at $900, we're chilling. And from what y'all can see on this trend, it's still a super heavy trend of a sell. There's no need for me to get out whatsoever. Sometimes it would eventually go up into a buy, but it always came back down into a sell. And then right there, ladies and gents, right there, past the $1,000 marker, I definitely could have gone out right here, but I just wanted to keep on riding it just because it just kept doing the trend. It just kept on going. And I did lose some of the money. It went all the way down to 600, almost 700 bucks. I got out right at that marker at 630 just because it was looking to make a big uptrend. But this was where the part kind of pissed me off. It went up for just a few ticks, right? And then I come back to this and it literally just went all the way the fuck down, and it just kept going. It just kept going. I could have made like 2K right there, or maybe even more. It just kind of depends on where I was on that marker. But I'm telling y'all, for the next few minutes, it just keeps on going down. Like, bros, look at this shit. This was where I got stopped out. I was up here. Well, that's where I closed it. And this was where I started to lose the money. But it came all the way the fuck back down and made even more money. And then I could have closed out with at least damn near 2K. I'm sure I could have, but again, it just doesn't matter because this isn't a fucking paper account. So like I said, if I was in a real account, this situation would be a whole lot different and a whole lot better. And your boy's on day 22 of his trading journey. We are in the greens, in the blues, so we are fat chilling. But I wasn't able to see my liquid chart for that reason, for some fucking reason that day, so it was just unfortunate. Like I said, I had money transfer problems, but it was overall a great day. Like I said, started as a sell, and I made some money off of that. I only put in one trade for the long run for the long Johnson, and that shit hit easily. And then I made my mark, and I even pushed for a little bit more, like I said. Could have put my stop loss to where my $500 mark was, but I couldn't even see the chart, but it's fine. Got to double my number today, but I got out of the trade to keep the number since it went back down, but still on the demo account, so not the end of the world. Like I said, it's just not the end of the world. And then I went back up to 626. That's what I got out with. And then, like I said, if I was able to use real fucking money, bro, this could have been a whole different outcome. Now, also, if I was to use real money, I wouldn't have made all that money too. That's just theoretical. I'm definitely gonna have in a lot less lots when I do this, because let's say I put in 75 lots, right? That's equivalent to about like $12 when I'm doing this. So if that makes a reverse on me, your boy is gonna get liquidated real fast. But if it goes up, your boy's making the jackpot. But that doesn't even matter because we're on a demo. But like I said, y'all, that was my 22nd day of doing this shit. It just gets better and better. Usually it does. There are a few red days like over here where it happened in a row, or these days where it was basically I won, I lost, I won, I lost. That's not fun. We gotta keep making wins here. I think my win percentage is about 60%. It's not great at all, but that's because I'm also dumb when I trade sometimes, but it was all over a demo. I know when I use real money, I'm gonna be more conservative with it. But motherfuckers, that was my January 13th day of trading. So, pretty great day. Hopefully y'all's was as good as mine. And hopefully you actually made some bag instead of some demo cash going into an account that doesn't even exist. And don't worry, I'm gonna try to get that real shit done for y'all. Cause once that happens, then the real live day trading is gonna happen. And then y'all are gonna see my real life reaction when I make or lose money. So it's gonna be a good one. Just stick around for that, y'all. But I'm gonna get back to what I do, motherfucks, and analyze the fuck out of the market. So I'm out, bitches. Cunts!